consider your competition. I just read this article, which is linked in the description below, on Microcap Club, titled Consider Your Competition. It's a very good article. You should have a read, and it really hits a point home of successful investing by choosing the right game to play. So what it is it uses a sports example of a Canadian skeleton racer. Okay, I didn't even know what the hell skeleton racing was. It's like racing down the hill in a iced cube with your head pointed forward. I've seen it before, but I didn't know it was called skeleton racing. So anyway, the idea is that this guy wanted to represent Canada in the Olympics, and he tried different sports like hockey, ice skating, and realized that there was too much competition. Okay, and then he went into skeleton racing. There was barely any competition, and he won a gold medal, right? And that's I can personally see this even in my life, how competition destroys results. Because look, I was raised up to play soccer, right? The most popular sport in the world. Then track and field, also popular. Then I wanted to play basketball. And even though I got, in my opinion, decent at all of these sports, what did it do for me? Absolutely nothing, other than I enjoyed the sport. It didn't give me any financial rewards because of the competition, right? And then when I discovered ballroom dancing, especially in the local area, I mean, ballroom dancing is competitive in the world, but in the local area, you can barely, you can dance for 2 weeks and you can already make decent money, right? Because there's so little competition. And that's what, investing is all about. That's what this article is all about, is how do you find a game that you can win? So, this is where we're going into microcaps, obscure places, because what kind of competition do you have there? Let's take a look at the retail investors, okay? What do retail investors do? They chase Tesla, Bitcoin, everything popular, right? AMC, GameStop, that's where they're at. That's where your retail competition is at, not in obscure places. What about the elite, top mind hedge fund managers, top mind investors in the world with fantastic Ivy League education? Where are they? Well, they're running hedge funds. They're chasing the big companies. They're doing everything except small cap and micro cap space. They're not there. So in that space, you have like literally zero competition. So you can win a gold medal in an event that barely anybody else participates, right? So you choose the game right from the start, a game that you can win very easily. And like this weekend, for example, I was at a conference, not investors conference. I don't really go to investor conferences. I go to conferences that are specific to my company's products or services. So I get to see, them in action. And I get to talk to the CEO for an hour at the conference and, learn incredible things about the company. Can you get an hour of Elon Musk's time in Tesla? Not a chance. But with these smaller companies, you can go to a conference, the CEO will give you an hour of his time, teach you about the business, tell you probably things that he shouldn't tell you, but that's the nature of the game. You get to learn things while nobody else is paying attention. Do you think anybody else that is an investor in this particular company, do you think anybody else was at the conference talking to the CEO? No, the CEO had back-to-back meetings with clients, potential clients. I actually made him late for one of the meetings, and he meets with me, tells me with passion about what's going on in the business. Nobody's there. I have zero competition, and that's what's going on in this microcap space. It's like retail investors are busy chasing Tesla. Hedge fund investors, elite investors are busy chasing other things. And also, you know, they have too much money. They have too much money to invest in these obscure small plays. They have way too much money, so they are excluded from this sector. Retail investors are too busy. Like, even look at my video. When I made a video about Bitcoin, look at the number of views that I get on a video about Bitcoin, and look at the views that I get that I did a video yesterday on mobile home parks, right? Nobody wants to watch it, even though it's great information. You should watch it. No, you guys too. You guys just want to watch what's popular, not what's good for you and what you should learn. So anyway, have a read at this article. This is exactly what microcap investing is all about. Finding the game that you can easily win and take advantage of it while everybody else is chasing what's popular. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.